Today we are joined by a former My Team Unlimited champion, Skip. How are you doing, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing good. Yourself, LB?
Good to see you. Now, you won an NBA 2K19 when you're back in NBA 2K21.
The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, "After this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year." Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. You take a look at Toppin. Not in the top 5 currently. He's amidst some terrific talent nonetheless, and there's still plenty of time for him.
And to be there among the top 10 of this very talented rookie class really says a lot about his potential.
Yep, and there's a lot of competition for the ROI this season. Rookie of the Year, folks, if they're not keeping up. As early as it is, he's got plenty of time to put himself right in the middle of the running.
So the New York starting five, Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. Alec Burks is out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Robinson in at center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Middleton. The teardrop falls in. Middleton's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bucks. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Knox. The dishes it to Burks. First quarter of play, 1 minute left. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And up the court on the Bucks. On the break, a shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant big scorer since Shaq himself.
For that shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The first free throw is good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. like an exaggeration.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Payton passes to Knox. Robinson with it. Fires the three. The rebound by Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Burks. The Knicks have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Knox the pass to Robinson. Payton surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's Burks. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the chart.
Now, here's Burks. A 29-point game for him in the win against Boston.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
It's a physical presence, this former Kentucky Wildcat, Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And here's Middleton. And the three ball is good. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now here's Payton, coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Pass to Knox. Trying to get open is Randle. Knox misses. Milwaukee leading by 7. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Giannis outside. The 17-footer. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Brett? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. Pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Now Randle. 24-point outing in their last game against Boston. Dishes to Payton. Now the pass to Knox. To the paint. Here's Randle. It's tipped. 3 on 3. Holiday inside the line. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Burks against Holiday. Burks can't get it to go.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Giannis inside. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. Offensive rebound. And Lopez gets it to go.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Payton. He is still scoreless so far in this one.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch, ignite.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Payton. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Teardrop shot. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touching that. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
A different look from Milwaukee. Portis is checked in for Lopez. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group in for the Knicks. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Burks. And it's Austin Rivers in for Alfred Payton. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Second, the Knicks.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Knox misses. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Middleton. He had 15 points last outing. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And here's Rivers. He had 10 points in the win against Boston. Passes it to Barrett. But three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one. Augustine with it. Got by Rivers. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be a legal screen.
And checking out some stats for Knox. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Barrett. He's off on that one. Great tee that time from Giannis. In the corner is DiVincenzo. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night. Knicks trail by 10. Now, here's Barrett. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. They need this one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
The Bucks making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Now, here's Barrett. 11 points for him in that last game against Boston. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Here's Rivers. He kicks it to Barrett. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go to Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Here's Toppin. Following the basket by Giannis. To end the run. And it's laid in by Barrett.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Augustine with it. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Forbes. Fires from deep. That shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Outside, out of the Kumbo. That one falls. Giannis has got 10 points.
They're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Rivers bounce pass. The pass to Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Julius Randle.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
First free throw is good.
Born in Toronto, Barrett joins a talented group of Canadians who have entered the NBA ranks.
So it's Augustine who will bring it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. Up and in on the lane.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
And, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 6. Pass at the top end. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically.
And going back to their block shots, they're fearless, challenging shooters and contesting everything. You end up on a few posters, but I love that willingness to take a stand defensively.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 10, and it's in there. He's got 12.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Rivers. Inside. Now, here's Toppin. Defense right on him. Bucks leading by 14. Augustine against Rivers. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got 14 points for the game.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Barrett. 13 feet away. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fords the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Toppin. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger. I think that there was a lot of pressure put on our team from outside, and to be able to withstand that, to be able to still go out there and play every day.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Alec Burks is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Toppin. And it's Noel in at the center position. Now here's Rivers. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Burks the pass to Noel. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 15. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And in full alley-oop jam.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds for the Knicks as New York retains possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for DJ Augustine. And then for New York, Robinson's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And it's Payton in for Austin Rivers. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the way up off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Holiday. It's blocked.
Well, you can't go up weak against Randle, otherwise he's going to block it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randle. There's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now here is Holiday. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot.
And that one is good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Knicks trail by 16. Payton outside. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for New York. Barrett wide open. He fires. New York no good that time either. Milwaukee leading by 16. Here's Middleton. He's got 5. And the shot goes in.
You know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here's Burks. Now Barrett. He has 7. Out to the wing. Clock at 6. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
Knicks trail by 21. To the inside. Randle That one's off. Still out of sync.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Kept alive. There's Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Alfred Payton.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection is top of the list.
And, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Now, here's Barrett. Burks on the wing. Back to Barrett. It's good, and that's just his third make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Milwaukee.
And here is DiVincenzo. He has 5. Here's Middleton. Holiday the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DiVincenzo against Payton. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Tremendous court awareness by Payton.
Milwaukee leading by 19. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And the pass to Holiday. That's short off the rim. For New York, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Burks. Tries again. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got 10.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 10. Holiday with the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Payton outside. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Kevin Knox is checked in for Alec Burks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Now here's Payton, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Knox, guarded by Holiday. Knox misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Rivers, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Bucks have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Holiday with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Knocks the pass to Rivers. Here's the floater. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Portis, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And the Bucks with some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Holiday. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for New York, Nerlens Noel comes in for Robinson. And it's Toppin in for Randall. Now, here's Barrett. He's got 9. Now, here's Toppin. And let's quickly check in on the season's top rookie rebounders so far. Fifth best, Obi Toppin.
And you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in the china shop, outworking, out-hustling guys, and he's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Back Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Augustine finds Portis. Lopez outside. Augustine looking around. Over Rivers. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're at the pass to Noel. New York moving the ball around. Rivers against Augustine. Lopez with the steal. Augustine with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go. New York shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Now, here's Barrett. Tee right on him. Off the left rim and out.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Here's Craig. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
Giannis, he's checked in for Lopez. Now, here's Toppin. He started closer. Now Barrett. He's got 9. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo, I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And so here's New York following the bucket by the Bucks.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. First in rebounding, third in scoring, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Milwaukee making a switch. Forbes checked in. Here's Augustine, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
I'll tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is.
Here is Forbes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Giannis. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Here's Knox. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Barrett kicks to Rivers. Drops in the tray. Rivers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
The shot's good from Forbes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Rivers. He averages about 5 points a game. And Barrett gets it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
And so it's Milwaukee up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. New Orleans, you guys had a tough time stopping their offense in the first half. What do you have to do differently?
We got to protect the paint. They can't waste too many easy baskets. That's us communication on front of the post and, just communicating a lot more.
We'll see if those changes stick.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 18 points, 3 blocked shots, and 2 assists. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Unsurprising. Superman! You see what Giannis is doing. You see the MVP. We always talk about the length and skill, but the desire. That's what makes him special.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them money.
And
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Robinson passes to Knox. 6 to shoot. For the 3.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Lopez inside, guarded by Robinson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The up fake from Lopez working to perfection.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Now, here's Brooks. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Got a piece of it. Pass to Knox. Back to Randall. DiVincenzo against Payton. Now, here's Brooks. Not a lot of room.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Here's DiVincenzo. Softly drops in the floater. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Randall finds Payton. Here's Robinson. Lopez covering. Now here's Giannis. He's got 18. Shot by Middleton, wide open from outside, off the mark. The Knicks have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Payton passes to Knox. Now here's Brooks, defended by DiVincenzo. Payton outside. New York needs to get off a shot. On its way from Burks for 2. Here's Robinson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
For New York, they have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Back to Payton. Outs one up, and the rejection by Giannis. Here's DiVincenzo.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Payton with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Brook Lopez.
At 6'4", Payton is a guard that's able to use that size to his advantage in terms of getting inside and drawing fouls.
That one misses. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Middleton on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Middleton's got 14 points for the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now, here's Brooks. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Here's New York. Here's Knox. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Here's Payton. Pass to Knox. Randall outside. Kicks to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Burks finds Randall. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Randall no good. The Bucks have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Holiday. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. He's got 10.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now, Burks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, one of the things we love about Giannis, guys, is his all-around game. I mean, showing it all off there.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, even when Payton takes tough shots against good defense, you feel comfortable with it because he's so good at making shots through contact.
Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Knicks. Noel's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Kevin Knox. And it's Rivers in for Burks. Here's Payton. Out is Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Payton dishes to Rivers. Back to Payton. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Noel. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a switcher also for New York. Kid Gilchrist is checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Rivers. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Middleton against Barrett. To the middle. Here's Toppin. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kid Gilchrist has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Middleton against Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Middleton. Tight defense on him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Toppin. It's Barrett on the wing. There's the pass to Rivers. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rivers has got 5 points so far. Barrett against Holiday. Loads it up for Giannis. Will plays alley pass into the lane.
And he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Rivers kicks to Kid Gilchrist. puts it up from 7. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
The offensive rebound out left to the wing. Forbes. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Noel.
Terrific timing by Noel, utilizing his vertical and hands extremely well in terms of how he blocked the shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Augustine comes in for Drew Holiday. And here is Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Rivers. Feeds to Noel. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Really got to admire the way Noel adjusts after contact. Excellent body control by the big man.
Inside.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Barrett the pass to Rivers. And Noel kicks to Barrett. Pass to Rivers. Now Noel. Forbes with the rebound. Porter's trying to free himself. Forbes can't get it to go.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Giannis with some nice D. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 5. Pass to Barrett. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. A very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Here's Barrett. He's got 13. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Rivers scanning the floor. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Frank Ntilikina is checked in for New York. .40 seconds left to play in the third. Rivers with it. He has 5. 4 on the clock. Over Giannis. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. The pass to Craig. Here's Augustine. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 31. That one goes in. Giannis has got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And Now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Dennis Smith. Nerlens Noel is out there with Rivers, and it's Ntilikina in at the shooting guard. Giannis throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Up top, Rivers, hit by Augustine. They get it back.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
From deep three-point range, Rivers can't get it to go. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. There's the lob, and Kumbo throws down the alley-oop slam.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Creek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop champs.
Back to Rivers. Over Augustine. A nice shot by Rivers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Now Augustine. On the wing, Giannis. 14 feet away. It is good, the assist from Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Goes up to the stripe. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Augustine. And it's Noel with the rebound. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Ntilikina passes to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Rivers against Augustine. Rivers can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Wilson. It's rebounded by New York. Noel's got 4 rebounds in this game. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Smith. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Antetokounmpo passes to Wilson. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
The Bucks making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Julius Randle's checked in for the Knicks. Kevin Knox comes in for Rivers. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Augustine. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Augustine with the steal. 5-on-3 break. Here's Connaughton, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Smith the pass to Knox. There's Spellman. Kicks it to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Ntilikina. Pulls up on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Connaughton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And another turnover here by New York.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Bucks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Here's Antetokounmpo. Stolen away. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Knox. Smith outside. And he banks in the layup. Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Smith showing outstanding concentration on these hard shots, even as he's getting hit.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Kid Gilchrist is checked in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lopez outside. Graham from outside. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smith for 3. Warnock grabs the board. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 20-7 run. To the paint. Here's Augustine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts them in a tough spot guarding.
The Bucks making a switch here. Forbes checked in. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. That's the Kid Gilchrist. Here's Spellman. To the inside. Out to Smith. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Trying to get open is Randall. No good on the 3. And for Milwaukee, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Augustine finds Lopez. Count that one.
Assists like that have typified this effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Spellman the pass to Ntilikina. Smith in the post, started by Augustine. Randall off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Forbes can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Kid Gilchrist never lacking for aggressiveness, especially going inside. He's actually probing and daring the defense to foul him on the way to the hoop.
A different look for Milwaukee. DJ Wilson comes in for Brook Lopez. It's Torrey Craig in for Augustine. Here's Craig. And there's the pass to Moore. Here's Wilson. that one a little long. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Down low. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, that's what you love about Ntilikina. I mean, very unselfish and constantly looking to set up his guys.
Craig passes to Wilson. Inside, shoots it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Here's Ntilikina. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here is Forbes. Passes to Morrow. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Morris got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Smith feeling it out a bit. He kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Forbes, and that one drops for him. Forbes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Smith dishes to Randall. Elbow shot. Craig pulls it in. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Wilson. Here is Forbes. Back to Wilson. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by Smith. New York shooting the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. The shot will not fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. Craig kicks to Forbes. Pass to Wilson. A fader. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Young.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Here's Craig. No good on the triple. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. To the wing right side. Here's Ntilikina. Doesn't go that time. Here's Craig. The pass to Morrow. And here is Graham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And that one falls for Graham. And he makes both free throws. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Ntilikina looking it over. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just played hard and we played defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We live at the ball. That's what we did tonight. We play defense.
And it led to a big, big win, man. Congratulations.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you.
25 boards, 6 assists, 3 steals, 6 blocks. Yeah, the records. Giannis, Damian Lillard, Jones again, Carl Anthony Towns, Russ Westbrook, Nikola Jokic, Embiid, Jokic, Love, Jones, Carl Anthony Towns. Check out the standings. In the East, 11 and 8. 76ers. Pacers. Nuggets. Hawks. Bulls. Pistons. Nets. Just 2 games behind. West. Pistons. Clippers, Suns, Nuggets, Lakers, Spurs, Timberwolves, Mavericks, Thunder, Smash. Scanning Sacramento. Team versus Bulls.